So this dog is my hero. Her name is Brownie. And I owe her my life, I really do. She's a staff. Her name's Brownie and she's nearly 11 years old. This dog has saved my life. And I'm just about to tell you guys why. This is a very serious story time and I'm just hoping it makes you guys more aware to be careful and be safe. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today is a story time video, but not normally like my ones where I'm like bleh. This happened a month ago and I apologise, I'm in a hoodie because I've just gone food shopping with my mum. It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning. This story time is 100% true. If you don't believe me, click off of the video. The reason why I had to keep it quiet for a month or so is because the police are involved and yada 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 yada. This really messes me up even talking about it. So a lot of people have been asking me, why do I look so tired lately? Why the videos haven't been coming through? Why haven't I been sleeping? I'm about to tell you guys why that is. And this is just a reminder to make sure you lock your doors. Please just lock your windows, lock everything, your car. Do anything you can to make your house more safer. Put CCTVs outside. I'm serious. And especially when you're a woman and you're on your own, fucking just make sure everything in your house is fucking bolted. This caused me serious anxiety and I'm still not sleeping properly to this day. I tell you what, yeah, let's make it all dark in here. Let's put on some scary music. Pictures of a graveyard. No, I'm only joking. This did happen and it was fucking terrifying. So it all started off with me in my bedroom at 11 p.m. My parents go away quite a lot. They travel a lot. Their flight was due to land back in the UK at 2 a.m. I'm upstairs editing with my headphones on, editing some video, I can't remember what it was. I'm half deaf, so if I have headphones on, if a door closes or if someone comes up the stairs, you can feel like the vibration and you can suss out like, oh, someone's just shut the front door, someone's just ran up the stairs. So I know when the front door is being locked, shut, I can feel it. So my room is right by the front door, so if that closes or anything, even the key going through, I can feel it in the walls. Brownie was asleep in the landing because that's what she does when my parents are away to protect the house. So there's me editing with my headphones on, pure loud. Then I felt the front door rattle. So I thought, not even looking at the time, I'm like, oh, mum and dad have come home. And now the shaking is more violent. So obviously I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And normally if they're struggling to get through the door, they tend to give me a call and say, can you let us in? And I was still feeling the rattling. And I hadn't even looked at the time at this point. So this was 11 p.m. Bear in mind, my parents were due to be home like 4 a.m. I don't even look at the time. I don't even think. When I'm editing, I'm in a zone and I just don't think of things like that. So the rattling was getting more and more violent because I've been on my own for so many times. I gauged that immediately. Bear in mind, the back of my garden is like a 5-mile long fucking forest. So can you imagine that? Now that's really messed me up. So I get up thinking, right, okay, let's let them in. Bear in mind, my dog Brownie, she has never ever in her 11 years of her life, she's never expressed any aggressive behaviour. But now I know for now, if something happens, I know she will. There's Brownie sitting on the top stair for me to go down the stairs to let whoever, I thought supposedly, my mum and dad. Can you fucking imagine that? Brownie hadn't stopped me. Brownie was growling and I have never ever heard her growl or shown a tooth or anything. Oh my god, look at my hair, guys. Yep, just washed it. Seeing her face like that, she was growling so hard, she was dribbling and she was like going, she was snorting because she couldn't breathe where she was growling this loudly. Stupid me, half tired, half been on the computer for too long brain, didn't fucking record it. It's like as though she was trying to stop me from like going down the stairs. She's my life, you know, and she really helps me a lot when I'm alone and when I get a bit anxious. I didn't even look at the time at this point. She looked at me with her teeth and then I look at the time on my phone and then I'm just like, it was horrible. It was so fucking horrible. I knew she was like saying, do not fucking come past me or you will die. She knew. I've called the police. Never ever seen her show any form of aggression ever in her life, and now all of a sudden it's there. Like, what do you mean? I felt the fucking door. I felt it in my bones. It was gonna come off. I swear to you, the door was gonna come off of its hinges. It was like as though someone was whacking my door with a hammer. This all happened within the 2 seconds the operator was answering the phone to me. I'm like, dude, there's someone trying to come in my house. It was horrible. It was so fucking horrible. So now I'm feeling like as though, you know when someone is opening your door with a key and you can hear that clinking, that clanking, whatever it is. I'm thinking, are they actually seriously trying to rummage my fucking lock open? We've got the most powerful lock you can get. Like, it takes a fucking lorry to knock the fucking door down. Then, go over to my curtain, I open my curtain, and when I look down, there's a balcony outside my bedroom, like outside the house. So I'm in the front, and I can see the front door, and there was this man. He was about 6'5". He had a blue hoodie, mixed race, and that's all I could see. And he was fucking rattling my door open. He had something on him, like in his hand. I don't know what it is, if it was a hammer or something. Towards the end of the story, then we sussed that it was a hammer or something. He's obviously clearly unaware that I'm watching him, and all of a sudden he's now directly looking at me. I was frozen. It was so fucking creepy. Walked away, went across my neighbour's garden, and then walked towards their door. So clearly I'm talking to the operator at the same time. He said, just stay in your room with your dog, lock the windows, and this was the worst 5 minutes of my fucking life. I can feel a panic attack coming through, and I'm thinking, no, not now, not now, not now. When I told him how they were trying to break through my door, I then heard multiple running around, and he said, are you sure there's not more than one? And I looked out of the window, peeked out the curtains. There was 10 of them. There was 10 of them running up and down my street. Now, this whole street is now under risk. I sit on my bed again, thinking, just talking to the operator, and he's trying to talk to me, saying, do you know what they look like? Did you see them? I said, no, I just saw figures running down, because obviously our street lights are off by 11. Then, bang, 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 at my door again, rattling, and I'm just now hysterical. Then I can hear like a latch going like that, just constantly like rattling. There's someone trying to get in my car. It's fucked, because I was in my room, I was fully aware, I was awake, I wasn't asleep. If I was asleep, can you imagine how fucked up that is? Sitting down, listening to someone trying to get into my car. But what is quite weird is, me and my friend talked about it recently. We thought it was very strange the fact they didn't just smash the windows open, but we're thinking maybe because it's such a quiet street, if they did do that, it caused a reaction, it caused a noise, and people will call the police. Well, I was stuck in my own prison of just... And I'm trying to do all I can to not let this fucking panic attack come through, because I felt cold. I felt like I was gonna not be able to breathe. But at the same time, I'm functioning as calm as possible in a situation. And then I see blue and red flashing lights seeping through my curtains. I've never been that grateful in my life. Like, oh, it was just pure fucking relief. We didn't know this, but there's been multiple happenings of this happening in my city. Is Essex a city? So what they're kind of sussing out is basically a group of men, and they just chant it and go down random streets and try and bang doors open and just grab whatever they can. You can go to the bottom of my street and cut through into the forest straight away. So if they went into the forest, the police were fucked. They couldn't find them. The operator says to me, there's a policeman outside, there's multiple cars driving around. Wait until the policeman knocks your door and you are okay to open your front door. Then all of a sudden I hear, always stay where you are. Then I hear a knock at my door. A very hot policeman, can I say, a very hot one. All of a sudden the cold blooded feeling was just gone. And then I walk downstairs, my dog's now crying, and she's like walking by my feet, almost tripping me up. I open the front door, and I've never been so relieved in my life. Like, and then all of a sudden I'm just bawling my eyes out. And he looks around my house, he said, okay, it's okay. He's then seen the back garden and in the forest right over there. He's then gone, are you on your own? I said, yeah. He said, are you joking? Bearing in mind, my mum's taste in houses is very trendy and very shiny. He's walked around and said, this is a target. Mum doesn't like to open and shut the curtains because she's very specific how the curtains look. For the past 20 years, she's never ever like shut the curtains. There's like a shiny mirror table out there. If you guys have followed me on Instagram for long, you know that it cut my fucking toe open. The day that fucking thing came through that door, it's been nothing but trouble. He said, clearly they've looked through your window and it's like a magpie to a ring. But then he's walking me around, he's making me feel safer. He was so nice because he didn't even have to do it. He then was like, okay, he said, I'll tell you what, I'll stay in the car outside your house for the next hour or so for when your mum and dad are due back to come back from the airport. He obviously realised I'm a girl on my own in this house by a forest alone. He's taken all the information he could get. Obviously what a policeman would do is like advise you to get CCTVs, lock every door, nook and cranny, get alarm. Guys, you have no idea how much it fucks you up if someone does or tries to break into your own home where you feel nothing but sanctuary. I'd woken up this was about 7 AM now. Clearly I knew mum and dad were back home. I walked to the door, knocked the door, and I said, Mum, Dad, I know you're probably asleep, but I need to tell you something very serious here. So the lighting's changed a bit. Just have to deal with it. It was just so fucked, it really was. Someone was trying to break into my house and I had no control of the situation. Worst that ever happens, a cat goes missing or something. We're by farms, we're by stables, as you all know. I've been quite messed up, I've been not sleeping. Next morning, now it's light, we saw the state of the front door.
This is the day after, and you can see someone tried to hammer it all down and like get some sort of chisel out there, we think. Yeah, it's very broken.
So then, it popped into my head. I said, they tried to get in my car. My car looked absolutely fine, unmarked, unscratched. I went and opened my car door and I realised that like, oh guys, just check it out.
Remember when I said I heard a rattling? They have actually tried to fucking break my car door open. Honestly guys, this was sturdy. And there's a couple of the concerning marks there as well. Good job I locked my car.
I was fucking fuming. So yeah, that's the story of someone trying to break into my house. Oh, that just sounds so fucked. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check all my socials down below. Seriously, just be safe. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.